Hello, Caroline here, and I'm going to be doing a ballet video for you today of an intermediate level. Now we're going to do it with a little free warm-up first of all, and then we're just going to focus on some bar work today. So all the bar exercises in the intermediate IDTA syllabus. So please make sure you are that level or above before attempting any of these, otherwise they're going to be a bit tricky. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just do the exercises for you, and then you can practice at home, and then if you have any questions for me or want to do any lessons online, then you can do that as well, and I can give you some feedback. Dancing at home, obviously it's a little bit different at the moment. Hopefully we are not going too crazy, but that is why I'm doing these videos as well. This is really hard, not being able to do your physical exercise and getting to dance class, especially like during these times when everyone's in the same situation. It's lovely outside, but we do need to make sure we stay safe and stay at home. But in saying that, dancing at home isn't always the most ideal. I know I've told many stories, I have many stories about dancing at home myself when I was younger, just general practicing really, but always kicking my chest of drawers, my cupboard, you know, standard. When you're trying to do your grand battements, it's pretty tricky in a tiny box room, but I've got a little bit more space here. I'm going to be dancing in my kitchen, so hopefully you've got enough space. Just make sure you have, move anything that could get kicked out of the way, and so as not to injure yourself as well. Also make sure you stay nice and hydrated, because these are some difficult movements, but we're going to do this warm up first of all to get our bodies all ready for it. So muscles nice and warm, our arms nice and free, getting our bodies in the zone, in the ballet zone, which is my favourite zone to be in. So let's do it. I'm gonna, also just to mention, I'm gonna say the the names of the movements as I go along. If you're struggling with anything else, then just please let me know, and I will help you a little bit more with that. But just for the flow of the video, I'm just going to call them out as we do them. Okay, so let's do a nice easy warm-up first of all, nice and chilled, making sure you use all of the movements, all of your muscles, and really make extensions out. So yeah, without further ado, let's go. If you haven't got much space, feel free to do things on the spot. I'm just going to move my chair, which was my bar, I'm going to be practicing with you. Yes, make sure you've got lots and lots of space. Or if not, some movements where I might travel around, because I've got quite a lot of space going back this way and going forwards. But if you haven't, then yeah, just do things on the spot, nice and little. We've got some like triple runs and things in it. If you can do beautiful big arms, do them. If you can't, so I'm quite limited, I've got a big chair here, just keep it nice and small, but keep it nice and floaty at the same time. Okay, warm up, and then we're going to go bam, bam, bam with the exercises. Down and first. And extend. Keep that plie nice and strong. Back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Hop. 1, 2, 3. Hop. Open out. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 6, 2, 3. And return to the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My arms are an open fifth. Ba-dum, ba-dum. There we go. Okay, into plie. So I'm going to get my chair all ready for you. So you can see my movement. So I'm going to do it facing this way. So that you see it on both the right and the left will be facing you. But that's for you to practice at home. Any movements where we are facing the bar, I will turn my chair around so that you can see the backs of my legs. And you can see it square on. So, let's just go for this. A couple of exercises I'll have to go back if it's done on another side or it's already done in another way. Excuse me. Most of them like repeat both sides anyway. Oh yeah, at any point pause and have some water if you're feeling a little bit hatty. Right, plies. As I said, I will shout out the movements. Well, not shout, might scare the neighbours. I will say the movements as I'm doing them. Okay.
Plies.
Feet in fifth. Prepare the arms to second position. Demi-plie, arm to fifth. Then grand plie all the way down. Then all the way up to gauche second. Lower heel, grand plie in second. Reversed, second. Side border bras to gauche. Soutenu to the front and lower heel fourth. Demi-plie fourth. Grand plie fourth. Push up, push the heels into the floor, then all the way up to a rise. Back border bra, lifting from the chest. Then back to neutral. Change to turning, lower heels. Dégagé, close fifth. Keep the arm there. Demi-plie fifth. Grand plie fifth. Push the heels into the floor as you come up. Dégagé to second. Lower heel. Grand plie in second. Border bra. Out second. Sideways border bra. Soutenu. Lower heel. Keep turned out. Demi-plie. This is in fourth. Grand plie. Push your heels into the floor. And up to that rise. From the chest. Back border bra. Back to centre. Demi-turning. Lower heels down. Dégagé, devant. And close fifth. Okay. I'm just going to, oh no, not to go to glisses. Turn it up a smidgen, though you should be able to hear it fine. Battement tendus.
Battement tendu.
Feet in fifth here. Arm opens to second, tendu forward with 4 bounces. 3 and close. Tendu and close, tendu and close. Back left. 1, 2, 3, close. Tendu and close, tendu and close. Out to second. 2, 3, close behind, tendu close in front, tendu close behind. Left 0, 0, 2, 4, quick go, elevate turn. Demi-plie stretch and
battement glissé.
Take the arm to the fifth. Glissé, 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 stretch. Glissé, 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 stretch. Piqué, 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 close. Piqué face in front, piqué face behind, and glissé, 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 stretch. Glissé, 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 stretch. Piqué, 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 close. And up. And keep the arm there. Glissé, glissé, stretch. Glissé, glissé, glissé. Piqué, 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 close. Piqué front, piqué behind. 2, 3, 4 seconds. Piqués behind and up. And then lower the arm down afterwards. Okay, keep the feet here.
Grande
on the
jambe
floor.
à terre.
So we're going to do it on dehors first. Chassé, passé, dégagé derrière. Demi-plié through to the front, dégagé. Then through to the back. Through to the front, stretch with a ronde de jambe. Then 3 quick, and 1, and 2, and 3. Throw again, pivot on the ball of the foot. 2, 3, 4. Chassé, passé. Then demi-plié to point. Through, stretch, and quick, and quick, and quick, and through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chassé, passé. And then you take your arms to arabesque. Okay, we're going to
Petit
get back on that
battement
one.
and battement frappé.
And we're going to do it en dedans. So en dehors is going outwards, away from you. So if I'm here, this is the direction of travel. But if we're going en dedans, coming towards you, so it's going to come from the back, okay? Making sure on that one, because it's really tricky to keep the hips nice and square, especially on those fast ones. And it's tricky if you've got different flooring, like carpet and wood, like I have. Because that was a little bit tricky, but just try your best to work with what you've got. So we're going to go en dedans now. So we're going to start with our left foot in front in la fif. Or not.
Grande jambe à terre.
So we're going chassé, passé, derrière this time. En arrière, sorry. Demi-plié to the back. Demi-plié to the front. Bend down, straighten left. Bend down, straighten left. And 1, and 2, and 3. Come through. Then pivot away from the bar 4 times. Chassé, passé. Port de bras. Plié, stretch. Plié, stretch. Use the floor. Bend, open. Bend, open. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4. Pivot away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chassé, passé back. Ooh, tricky with the chair leg. And then open 4th to finish on that one. Okay, keeping that dégagé
Petit
forward.
battement and battement
Petit
frappé.
battement and battement frappé. Right foot in front, points to the side, comes in front. Petit battement, 1, 2, 3 with a bend. 1, 2, 3. Back front, back front, back front. Comes behind. Petit battement. Front to the front. And rise and back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front. Comes behind. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Front, back, front, back, front, back. Then close that one. Okay, so you've got your double frappes there. Practice them slowly. Make sure
Battement fondu
you've got a flat
and
foot.
ronde jambe en l'air.
This is where I kick stuff. Bring the arm, fondu forward. Fondu second, ronde de jambe, en l'air. Then double, place behind. Dégagé forward, on fondu, puts the body forward, close it into 5th. Left arm comes to 5th, second, lower down. Fondu behind, to the back. Out to second, then on dedans. too far, like you're looking at
Grand
an
battement.
just slight tilt. Okay, grand battement. Demi-plie, grand battement, forward, into the back. That's a second, be careful here if you haven't got much space. Then rise, down and back. And front. And second. Demi-plie. Pirouette, lower, lift, bend up, down, kick, back. Second, be careful. Rise, and down, bend. Kick, and front. Use that floor, and second. Down, pirouette, and nearly kick the surfboard rack there. Oops.
Adage. 12-8.
Adage. Right. Face this way. And four. Rise up. One. Lower down into attitude. Extend down one chin. Tablier back. Tablier forward. Down. Développé through. Demi-grand switch through. Up onto all of the flat. Correct. Sit up to the back of the leg. Lower down attitude. Extend back. And release it back. Tablier forward. And through. Grand and then not all the way round to there. So that one's a bit speedy with what it does.
Adage.
That's a
4-4.
glissade going back, tablier going forward. Okay, if you want me to break that down a little bit more, send me a message and I'll talk you through it. Alright, so that's just a different set of music. Demi-point exercise. Okay, so this is facing the bar. This one also, so it travels down the bar and faces the bar, but it also travels. So I'm going to do it this way, but it will be really small. So ideally, when we do it in the studio, it'll be a lot bigger. Okay.
Demi-point exercise. Girls and boys.
Breathe. Échappez down, échappez close, relevez fit. Then posez, posez, relevez fit, arm down. Posez, posez, relevez fit. Then front leg, back leg, front leg, turn it. Échappez down, relevez fit. And posez, posez, relevez fit. Posez, behind, relevez fit. Face the bar, front leg, back leg, front leg, and open. Yeah, so normally you want to get a bit more travel on that, so that hip
Grand
is right
battement
over,
en cloche.
right over that leg. She keeps interrupting me, it's very rude. So, grand battement en cloche. Turn the chair around again. Again, make sure you've got plenty of space in front or behind you. If you don't, then just make sure that you keep it nice and low. If you haven't got too much. If you have, go crazy. As with everything, grand battement or grand battement en cloche, and anything where you have to lift your leg higher. If you can do it, great, but it has to look good, okay? It needs to be technically correct if you're going to do it that high. There's absolutely no point in getting your leg up here if you're going to lift your hip up. You're not going to have a pointy toe or that thing I'll do it this side. That is not what we're looking for. That's like a Spice Girl kick. Alright, we're looking for a nice grand back one, nice and controlled, coming from this rotation in the hip as well. Okay, so let's do this. This one starts your right foot behind in 5th.
Grand battement en cloche.
You can do dégagé derrière. Senior moment, let's try again.
Grand battement en cloche. My second side because I thought I was going to kick the wall. Music
That's
for
fine.
free stretch.
But ideally when we want to do it in class, I want the same on both sides. So when you do your button on cloche, I don't want the front one, whoa, up there, then the back one down here. Well, I've got a wall there, but equal as much as possible. Okay, so we'll do a little free stretch now. So I'm going to do it facing sideways to the bar. Normally I do it facing with the legs, but let's just adjust it ever so slightly. Make sure you do this little stretch as well, because we've worked all those muscles now. And you've probably repeated a couple of those exercises too. So make sure you stretch it out to avoid your muscles seizing up.
Music for free stretch.
Okay, and that is your intermediate bar work. As I said, any questions? Write me a little message and let me know. Yeah, enjoy.